Vandal Glaive, Dafford Link. First try. Haven't raced this track in a long time. So bear with me. Where the fuck? Oh, oh, oh! That was my wing. What the fuck?
Couldn't argue for better conditions to race in, I suppose. Call me old-fashioned, but I follow the Wayland Vickers mantra. I love it when the weather's an opponent. It's outstanding that these pilots have been able to maintain this pace.
Glaive racing. I think I lost part of my wing on the left side.
Today's race is turning out to be a real stick breaker.
Yeah, and that sound.
That was hot. Everything is looking neat and tidy as these pilots show off why they're the best in the Empire. Their competition is being absolutely dominated right now. I've never seen anything like this. This is a clinic of precision and skill. What the hell? New Horizon is really proving itself to be a thinking man's racetrack.
Slow and behold.
After Kale Solora's qualifier win at Issingham last week, everyone's asking if any of today's competition will knock her out of the top slot. There is some exemplary flying happening here today, a real treat. The pilots leading this race have to be wondering, is this the time to play it cautious, or is it the time to really go for it? The MCR's recently implemented enhanced safety protocols are on full display. Sure, it makes the race a little less exciting, but I guess some people would argue that that's worth the price of saving some lives. Not me per se, but some people. Look at it! There we go!
Oh no.
Outmatching everyone. It's like they're on a whole other level.
What the fuck?
With the season rapidly approaching, it's going to be interesting to see who, if anyone, really establishes themselves as a racer to watch. You'll often hear people grunting about max engine output, but give me precise maneuvering thrusters any day. The MCR's recently implemented enhanced safety protocols are on full display. Sure, it makes the race a little less exciting, but I guess some people would argue that that's worth the price of saving some lives. Not me per se, but some people. Many of the pilots have switched from drinking water during the race to a hydrating gel, just to shave off those precious few grams from their ship's weight. Well, there are no guarantees in Murray Cup, but this race is starting to look like a sure thing. Look at that precision flying. New Horizon is really proving itself to be a thinking man's racetrack. My understanding is that consolidating
First lap. That took forever.
racetrack this huge, it can sometimes be difficult for pilots to get a full handle on the pacing they need to set for themselves.
Checkpoint.
Big risk there. We'll have to see if they made their move a little too early.
Checkpoint.
With barely meters to spare and at these intense speeds, those rings pose a significant risk. It's outstanding that these pilots have been able to maintain this pace.
Checkpoint.
There is some exemplary flying happening here today. A real treat.
Checkpoint.
New Horizon Raceway, known throughout the circuit for its tricky turns. And of course, its New Horizons. Everything is looking neat and tidy as these pilots show off why they're the best in the Empire. Now it's a race.
Oh shit.
Checkpoint.
Well, I'll be damned.
Checkpoint.
The leader is simply outmatching everyone. It's like they're on a whole other level.
Checkpoint.
Another ring cleared.
Checkpoint.
After Chaos Alora's qualifier winners hissing on last week, everyone's asking if any of today's competition will knock her out of the top slot. I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. Perfecting the foundations of racing will always dominate tech.
Checkpoint.
Well, there are no guarantees in Murray Cup, but this race is starting to look like a sure thing.
Checkpoint.
Couldn't argue for better conditions to race in, I suppose. Call me old-fashioned, but I follow the Wayland Vickers mantra. I love it when the weather's in the places. Absolutely incredible!
Checkpoint.
With the season rapidly approaching, it's going to be interesting to see who, if anyone, really establishes themselves as a racer to watch. The competition is being absolutely dominated right now.
Checkpoint.
I've never seen anything like this. This is a clinic of precision and skill.
Checkpoint.
Excellent!
Checkpoint.
Nicely done. The pilots leading this race have to be wondering, is this the time to play it cautious, or is it the time to really go for it? This is the beginning of the end, the last lap, the final battle.
Oh, shit.
The ultimate circle, the big... Okay, I ran out of things, but you get the idea. The race is nearly ended. Today's race is turning out to be a real stick breaker.
Checkpoint.
You'll often hear people grunting about max engine output, but give me precise maneuvering thrusters any day.
Checkpoint.
The MCR's recently implemented enhanced safety protocols are on full display. Sure, it makes the race a little less exciting, but I guess some people would argue that that's worth the price of saving some lives. Not me per se, but some people.
Checkpoint.
Our competition is being absolutely dominated right now. Many of the pilots have switched from drinking water during the race to a hydrating gel, just to shave off those precious few grams from their ship's weight. That's a great sight. Everything is looking neat and tidy as these pilots show off why they're the best in the Empire.
Checkpoint.
After Chaos Alora's qualifier win at Issingon last week, everyone's asking if any of today's competition will knock her out of the top slot. It's outstanding that these pilots have been able to maintain this pace.
Checkpoint.
Yes!
Checkpoint.
Oh, come on.
New Horizon is really proving itself to be a thinking man's racetrack.
Checkpoint.
That was hot!
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
See, that's when you know whether ships are really handling well, when they can pull a ring like that and still manage to hold the line.
Checkpoint.
Well, I'll be damned.
Checkpoint.
Excellent!
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Big risk there. We'll have to see if they made their move a little too early.
Checkpoint.
The leader is simply outmatching everyone. It's like they're on a whole other level.
Checkpoint.
My understanding is that Consolidate Outlands owner Silas Kerner is enjoying the race today from his luxury box. Well, let me just say this, Silas. If you're on the market for a new best friend, I'm available. I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. Perfecting the foundations of racing will always dominate tech.
Checkpoint.
Look at that precision flying. And around we go for another lap. After watching that performance, it may be safe to say that we could be looking at our next Murray Cup champion. To the pilots in this race, I ask, can you go faster? And if yes, then please go faster.
Checkpoint.
Okay.